So here's the thing. The administration's not there to help you. You got to help yourself. They're designed for their own political means. And if you know that, and this crap about how everyone's a winner, wake up. That's not the truth. Now, once you grasp the truth, you'll be ready. You'll be ready for change. And then you'll be prepared. And then defend yourself when attacked. Not aggressive. There's a difference. And the last, and this bullies on it because there's just so much this whole film talked about that I was so torn over because I relived some of it. So not the suicide and all that, but just the political aspects of it. Is remember, you're only there for 3 years, 10 years. You're not there forever. You're gonna leave. You'll be out of there, and they'll be wherever, and it's not gonna matter. Not everybody can be the quarterback jock. Oh, I mean, one of the most hypocritical things the whole film says, oh, it's not a popularity contest. Really? Then why were all the cheerleaders there after the Tyler kid committed suicide? Nothing but cheerleaders there. But I didn't see any of the cheerleaders hanging out with the rest of these bullied victims. I saw them with the jocks. I saw them at the football games. I saw them here. So think about this. If you want to be like in shape, and if you think that is attractive, if you go out, and this is a growth thing. If you look at, sports, WWE wrestling, anything, you look at anything, and if you're fat, that's an attention getter. What can you do? Work out, run, stop eating or eat less. Very simple. It'll help. If you want to be stronger, push-ups, weightlifting. Not everyone could be the jock of the school or the big jock on campus. Not everyone could be that. But the most important thing is you want to be what you want to be, and you stand up for your rights under whatever you want to be. Not care about what everyone else says, because I still haven't learned this lesson. And by all means, don't play something or do something for the sake of being popular. It's a death sentence. I did that with sports. It's a death sentence. Don't do that. Do it because you like it. Do it because you have heart and soul. I had more heart and soul in design and metalworking than I did in playing soccer. But I played soccer because I thought soccer could get me a girlfriend, and that stupid. You know what's funny? The cool thing that I have got about this, my father messed up on so many aspects. When I have kids, I'll know what to look for. And I'll be ready. And I'll know the signs. And I'll prepare them the best I can. So I can look at myself in the mirror and say, I saw the signs, I did the best I could. I look at some of these people, and for all their love and efforts, there was just some common sense that was just missed. And it could have been solved. Common sense. And that's what's heartbreaking, and that's what's sad, and that's why kids die, because they feel like they can't go to their parents, they can't go to the administration, they go to the police and it makes it worse. They tell a friend, what friends, if you have any friends. Nobody should be discriminated against their race, orientation, or tape skipped. I had to do some adjusting. Sorry about that. Yeah, nobody should be judged on their orientation or everything such as this. Whatever it is, because they all got to go through that school. They all got to deal with that. And if your thing is that, then do it. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, but the thing about this, just remember this. You're at that school for you. You're not there for anyone else. You're not there for the popularity contest. You're there for you. I hope someone young, old could take something from this message. Because what those people hear is, even the movie Batman Begins, it says like this. And I hate to paraphrase a movie, but it's the best thing I can really do. If you can devote yourself to your goal, to get out, to be something unique, special, whatever you want, you can become something good. You may not be the legend, you may not be good, but you'll be good and you'll be happy. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth trying to prove yourself to people that don't want to listen to you. But you have to defend yourself. You really do. You have to defend yourself. Because if you don't defend yourself, some of these people just eat you alive. And it starts in middle school, it goes to high school, and it goes to college. They'll eat you alive. They'll get you for everything, and you've got to defend yourself. And for my sake, I know the signs. I just hope I have the wisdom and the skill to teach with my kids. Anyway, this is Dinosa. I'm sorry for the families of Bailey, the 12-year-old, but I hope I can show some truth and stuff with this whole bullying thing, and maybe a different perspective that maybe the approach we have been doing is wrong. Hey, it's Dinosaur again. Sorry about that. There's one thing I forgot to mention, and I touched on it, but I didn't explain it. The back of the kid where he says, "You're my buddy," and the guy pulls the knife, and how the victims bring something, and after I did the video, I realized I missed this part, is a lot of these victims tend to bring these problems on themselves, and in this case, he said, "You're going to be my buddy." And really, all he had to do was keep his mouth shut. And he'd be okay. Probably would not have been bothered. Just kept his mouth shut, looking out the window, not bothering anyone, not causing any problems. Probably would have been left alone. You know, and honestly, this is a life lesson, and this is beyond the working out or anything. And I know it's kind of hypocritical because I have all this YouTube time on this. But learning to keep one's mouth shut is the hardest lesson you're going to learn in life. This applies to your family, to your friends, to school, your job, is learning to keep your mouth shut. This is a lesson everyone learns every day, day in, day out, is learning to keep your mouth shut. Ironically, in biblical terms, the Bible talks about the tongue is the most evilest part, or for prophets, what they would do, and this is, of course, in allegory terms, is that they take a white hot coal and burn the mouth to get rid of all the lies the tongue speaks, and that goes back to keeping your mouth shut. In this case, with some of these bullies, if they just were quiet, if the bullied victims were quiet, didn't brag about anything, didn't leave it alone, and just defended themselves when needed to be defended, they probably left alone. Anyway, this is Dinosaur again. I totally missed that point, but I'm glad I got this in. I'm going to add it on at the end. Thanks for listening. I'm sorry for the long 3-parter. Bye.